Also, by the way, if you're in here and you're in your 20s and you're thinking about getting married right now, don't fucking do it. Statistically, people get married in their 20s versus people who wait till their 30s don't make it. Like, let's put it this way. If you bought an unframed poster in the past decade, you're not ready to be married. You're not responsible enough to be part of a joint checking account. This is totally true. On my honeymoon, I bought a Nirvana t-shirt. I could have just told you that and you would have been like, divorced. Also, by the way, if you're in here in your 20s right now and you're thinking about getting a tattoo, don't fucking do it. Your taste, much like the person you're here with now, gonna change. Like when I was in my 20s, I wanted to get a Dave Matthews Band tattoo. Yeah, now as an adult, I know I don't like Dave Matthews Band. I just like being drunk outside. That's not totally true. I mean, I loved being drunk outside, but I just celebrated 8 years sober, which is crazy. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks a bunch. It's funny. It's funny. Sometimes I'll tell people that, and they'll be like, "But you smoke weed, though, right?" And I'm like, "Sober," and they're like, "So weed." That's like a guy going to a girl who's like, "I'm a virgin. I'm saving myself for marriage," and the dude's like, "So butt stuff, right?" I didn't quit smoking weed, though, because I had a problem with weed. I quit smoking weed because I got tired of looking for my cell phone with the flashlight on my cell phone. And it's fucking... And it's crazy now because weed is just illegal in so many states around the country. You can just walk into a store and buy weed over the counter. It's nuts. Like when I was a kid, if you wanted to buy weed, you had to go to like a parking lot or a substitute teacher. Yeah, you had to beep a guy. There was a protocol involved. I'm worried about these kids. They're not going to have life skills. And now there's all these different kinds of weed. It's crazy. There's like indica, sativa, Bubba Kush, Northern Lights. Like, it's nuts. Like... When I was a kid, there was only two kinds of weed. There was dirt weed and there was laced weed. That's it. You're either not getting high or getting way too fucking high. Like, this is totally true. First 2 times I smoked weed, nothing happened. Third time I smoked weed, it was PCP. I'm happy you enjoyed that, miss, because I did not. Has anyone here ever been so high that they watched cartoons for 2 hours and then realized the television wasn't on? Yeah, turns out Mitt Romney, not one of the Powerpuff Girls. And here's the thing about when you smoke angel dust. It's gonna last a lot longer than you were planning. And you're 15 and you got a curfew and you gotta be home real soon. And you know who's gonna notice that you're on PCP right away? Your mom. She's gonna pick some shit up. And I don't know what gave me away, the fact that I wasn't wearing a t-shirt or it was December in New York, but she knew. And as soon as I walked through the door, my mom was like, "Are you high right now?" And I was like, "No, I'm on Goldschlager." That's what I told her. I just admitted to a completely different crime. That's how I know I can never commit an actual crime. Because if a cop was ever like, "Have you been drinking and driving?" I'd be like, "No, I murdered a drifter," so. And the craziest thing too now is like, even though I'm sober, I travel around, and it's crazy to me when I go to a state that doesn't have legal weed, because it's always for like the most bullshit excuses. They're like, "Well, what if the kids get it? They'll get cooler taste in music. They'll be fine." And people are like, "Yeah, but it's a gateway drug." And I'm like, "Yeah, to reggae. They'll be fine." Like, by a round of applause, how many people in here have smoked weed before? Yeah, my favorite are the people who are high now because they raise their hand. Present. Present. I'm here. Now, by a round of applause, how many people have done heroin? Yeah, that's a pretty thin gate. Not one of us managed to shimmy through it.